The Ayin-guttural verb refers to those verbs with a guttural letter in the ayin, or the second position. Now, there's not too many more changes that we would expect for many of the verbs. Perhaps the biggest new thing is in the PL. And the reason, of course, is when the middle root letter is a guttural, then PL and the PL family, that is the PUL and the HebrewDaybyDay, they all have double middle letters, or they have dagashim in the ayin letter, and so they're affected. So, for example, in the in the PL strong verb, shamar, we have shimer. And in the PL imperfect, we have yishamer. Now, in both cases, the middle root letter is able to accept the dagesh. However, if we look at an Ayin-guttural, that is a word where the middle letter doesn't accept dagesh, we can see there's a couple of changes. The main change that we'll notice is in the perfect, the lengthening of the first vowel to a tsere, and in the case of the imperfect, the same thing, though instead of lengthening to a tsere, in this case it's lengthened from a patak to a kamatz. Therefore, we have berech, he blessed, and yivarech, he will bless. Judges 10:10. Vayidzaku b'nei Yisrael el Hashem lemor chatanu lach. And the sons of Israel cried out to the Lord, saying, we have sinned against you. The verb, and they cried out, vayidzaku, this is a kal, vav consecutive imperfect, 3MP, subject spelled out, the sons of Israel. Now in this case, the middle root letter is an ayin, so this is an Ayin-guttural, and so not much of a change, but exactly what we would expect. The theme letter underneath is changed from a simple shva to shva hatuf patak, or a patak shva. So that's not terribly tricky for us. Leviticus 9:23. Vayavo Moshe v'Acharon el ohel moed vayetzeu vayavarechu et hayam vayera kavod Hashem el kol ha'am. And here the subject is going to agree just with the first of a compound subject, which is not unusual. So the subject is Moses and Aaron. And Moses and Aaron came to the tent of meeting, and they came out, and they blessed the people. And the glory of the Lord appeared to all the people. The verb in question is this, vayavarechu, and this comes from the root beit resh kaf, and the middle root letter is a resh, which acts just like a guttural in refusing dagashim. Now we can see, just as we would expect with the shva under the prefix pronoun, that this is a PL, and it's vav consecutive imperfect, 3MP. And here we've switched from the first verb, which is 3ms, which just focuses on Moses, the first part of our compound subject. Then we have two 3MP verbs in a row, and this is the second one. Now in this case, relative to the middle letter being in the guttural class, we see the lengthening of the vowel to a comets. So this is not going to terribly trip us up, but just something to pay attention to as we go along for the Ayin-guttural verbs.